And then did you also pull social media from an account, Slime Business Rod?
Yes.
Right. And whose Instagram account was that?
Slime Business Rod would be a gentleman that goes by the name Rodalius Ryan.
And did you also pull video from that account as well?
I did.
And have you had the opportunity to review those items prior to your testimony today?
I have.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Did you also pull social media from the account doitforphil_?
Yes.
Okay. And is that the same Miles Farley that we discussed earlier?
Yes.
I'm going to first show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 435 VV, 436 VV, and 436 VVA. Tell me if you recognize those exhibits.
These are going to be postings from Mr. Stillwell's public account.
And do those appear to be fair, accurate depictions of Instagram posts that you pulled as a part of your investigation in this case?
Yes.
Your Honor, this time the state would like to admit 435 VV, 436 VV, and 436 VVA into evidence.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, may I just briefly look at this?
Yes. And what Instagram post is this from?
These are from Mr. Stillwell's account.
All right. And looking at the picture, are you able to see the person posted?
Yes.
Okay. And are you able to tell who that is?
Mr. Stillwell.
All right. And is he wearing a sweatshirt?
Yes.
And are you able to tell or read what the sweatshirt says?
It says slime, and then it's going to define it. It's kind of blurred on this one. You can.
Okay. All right. Are you able to read it from the picture?
You're going to have to zoom in a little bit more.
Okay. I think that might be the capabilities right there. Showing 436 VV. Looking at State's Exhibit 436 VV, is that from that same Instagram account associated with Mr. Stillwell?
It is.
And is that Mr. Stillwell in the picture?
It is.
And what is he wearing?
A sweatshirt that says slime, and it's going to have a definition.
Okay. And then is there a post?
I'm sorry, could you?
Is there a post?
Yes. Oh, it says, I fell off 100 times. 100 times I bounced back. Hashtag life size, lizard emoji. And then it says, Mani Tumba de Piedra.
And is there another emoji?
The devil, the purple devil emoji.
Okay. And as we discussed earlier, did members of YSL sometimes use a lizard as one of their emojis?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you were pulling this Instagram, did you know what Mani Tumba de Piedra meant?
I did not.
Did you do anything to see if you could determine what it meant?
Yeah, if you can see right here, you can hit the see translation button, and typically on Instagram, when you click that, it will translate anything that's not in the language that the majority of the post is in.
And did you do that in this case?
I did.
All right, I'm showing you what's been admitted as 436 VVA. And what did the translation translate to?
When you click the translation, the automatic translation from Instagram is going to generate a caption of peanut stone grave.
And does it have the same purple devil emoji?
It does.
Okay. Now, when you were observing this on Instagram, did that post stay the same the entire time that you were observing it on Instagram?
It did not.
Okay. What happened?
I'd say it was up for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and the Spanish portion was, the post was edited to remove the Spanish portion.
Okay. If you could repeat your answer.
I'm sorry, it was up for about 2 or 3 minutes, and the portion of the caption that was in Spanish was edited to be removed. So the post remained, but the Spanish caption was taken off.
Now, one also published was already been admitted as 47NN.
And I ain't serving no pack, I'm trying to rob 'em.
Well, for looking at 47NN, are you familiar with what's in 47NN?
I am.
How are you familiar?
That's a video posted to Mr. Stillwell's account.
Okay. And is this one of the videos that you pulled as a part of your investigation?
Yes.
Right. Now, in looking at this video, are you familiar with the location where the video is filmed?
Yes.
What is it? How are you familiar with the location where the video is filmed?
Just for being familiar with the area, being out there.
Okay. And where is that location?
It was Cleveland Avenue.
Finish.
And I keep a stick, ain't no avoiding no smoke. Drop top, coupe, looking for who? Let it bang when you view. That's safe for you. Get you flipped in the scene, I'm on Rodalius. I'm that slime they always talk about. Hash they never touching them. I just beat a murderer. Pay my lawyer 30 for that. And my slime's a butter law. We ain't arguing no court at all. Seem like we open the door for y'all young nigga, work shake these bodies off. And I wipe your nose, sit in your family face, and just smile it off.
Now, in that video, were you able to see any actual snakes in that video?
Yes, there's one intertwined on Mr. Stillwell's YSL chain. It's like a smaller, like live snake in the chain.
And when you pulled this video, what, if any, significance did this video have for you when you pulled it?
The location, some of the imagery, the people involved, and the lyrics.
We talked about the location. What imagery was of significance to you?
The snake, the chain, things of that nature. The hand signs.
And then what, if any, lyrics were of significance to you as your investigation?
The lyric concerning drop top coupe, looking for who? Also, the ones involving me and my slimes were above the law. We don't walk into court at all. Wiping somebody's nose and sit in their family's face and smell it off.
Wiping someone's nose, had you heard that terminology before?
I have.
How have you heard that terminology?
It's used quite a bit, and I know what to mean to harm or kill someone. And also, the blue T-shirt, I couldn't read, but you can read it on here in the definition of slime.
And what does it say?
The definition of slime on here is going to read, can't be trusted, a repulsive or despicable individual, wipe your, pardon my French, fucking nose, and then it says, is you slime enough at the bottom.
So you recognize it on that sweatshirt, but also hearing inside of the song.
Correct.
Anything else that was of significance in this song?
I did see Miles Farley and Quamorbius Nichols in the background of the video, as well as Winnie Lee.
Right. I'm going to now show you State's Exhibit 433 VV. Now, whose Instagram handle is this?
This would be do it for Phil _ associated with Miles Farley.
Okay. And do you see the picture?
I do.
And do you see a tattoo on the back of the person's neck?
I do.
And what does the tattoo say?
ESPN.
And again, is that the Every Slime Play Nasty?
Yes.
Right. And is that Miles Farley?
It is.
And do you know him to have that tattoo on his neck?
I do.
All right. Now looking at State's Exhibit 479 VV. And looking at State's Exhibit 479 VV, if we can scroll in, is that Miles Farley?
It is. Right. It is.
And do you see a tattoo on his arm, Rock Crew?
Yeah, right here on his upper right forearm, you're going to see the name Rock Crew.
And then looking at 432 VV. Do you see anything on his shirt? Any writing on his shirt, excuse me?
Yes, it says slime or die.
Now going to 434 VV. Who's depicted in 434 VV?
Mr. Kendrick,
Right. And what is he standing next to?
graffiti that says slap,
And what, if any, color is he wearing, or what is he wearing?
a red bandana print t-shirt.
Now looking at 430 VV. Are you able to tell who's in that picture? Is that also Mr. Kendrick?
Mr. Kendrick and Mr. Williams.
Okay. And is Mr. Kendrick, what is he wearing?
A red bandana and a YSL diamond pendant with a red shirt.
And do you know where they are in this picture?
Appears to possibly Cleveland Avenue Park. It's hard to tell.
Looking at 511 VV. And is that Mr. Kendrick as well?
It is
And what is he holding?
a hat with a image of a rat crossed out.
And what color is the head?
Red.
Now looking at 512 VV. And looking at 512 VV, who is in the picture?
Mr. Kendrick and Mr. Arnold.
And who's posted the picture?
Mr. Arnold.
All right. And is there a caption?
Roll down the window. He running like Ricky.
And are there any emojis and hashtags?
With a running emoji, an eye emoji, hashtag Slack Gotti, hashtag Blue Devil with a snake emoji and a blue heart.
And in your investigation, did you learn if Mr. Arnold was a part of a gang?
Yes.
What gang is that?
YSL and the Rollin' 60 Neighborhood Crips.
I'm sorry.
Rollin' 60 Neighborhood Crips.
And did the Rollin' 60 Neighborhood Crips have an alliance with YSL?
Yes.